1997 Pontiac Firehawk, 35,000 miles, automatic transmission. Let's take it for a test drive. '97 Pontiac Firehawk. Being a 97, it's an extremely low production year for the Firehawk. For the coupes, they made, I believe, right at 100 of the coupes. There's a little bit of contradictory information online, but it's right at 100. Some say it's right over 100 when it comes to the coupes. So a really low production number, and then obviously you got to break down between automatics and standard transmissions. This one is an automatic, but again, we have a 1997 Pontiac Firehawk. It has your factory Ram Air LT1 5.7 liter fuel injected motor. It is the original motor for the car. For 97, they were rated at 310 horse, and I believe it was 325 foot-pounds of torque. So they run really well for what they are. 4L60E automatic overdrive transmission. It is great. Just put it in drive and just cruise. The performance on these is awesome. This is the last of the LT motors. In 98, they obviously went to the LS platform. But for being a 97, again, it is a low production number and a really cool car, being that it is a Firehawk. Can't go wrong with red, gray leather interior, charcoal interior, and just a really clean, actually a very stock car front to back. It is a clean Carfax, no accidents, documented 35,989 miles as of this video. So the next owner will probably crest right that 36,000 mile mark. But again, all kinds of original paperwork, Carfax, Firehawk paperwork, SLP paperwork, zero issues with any of it. It all is very clean. Again, tons of receipts, tons of paperwork. You'll find a photo of that in the additional information tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com. All your standard options, power steering, power disc brakes, AC, which is R134A, blows nice and cold, mechanically ready to go. Factory stainless exhaust with the exit over on the driver's side that's cut out into the lower portion of the rear bumper, so it's got the factory exits on the tailpipes. Sounds great going down the road. Has a really good exhaust note to it. Not too terribly loud, but again, it sounds like a factory setup because it is the factory setup. Interior wise, very clean original charcoal or again gray leather interior, whatever you want to call it. Small little perforation in the lower portion of the driver's seat. Very small little spot. You'll see a photo of that in the additional informations tab, and then just a little bit of wear on the driver's seat bolster from getting in and out. But overall, the interior is very clean. You have your factory Firehawk mats, carpet's in great shape. Dash is awesome, no cracks in the upper portions of the dash. Headliner's got a couple tiny little like imperfections over right around the T-tops. Very minimal. A small little perforation spot in the top of the headliner right there. Again, really minuscule stuff. Door panels have a few little scuffs, but very minor. Overall, for being a 97, the interior represents nice. Again, being a 35, almost 36,000 mile car, you are going to get some imperfections, interior and exterior. It's almost inevitable, but still shows very nice. Gauges are all working, lights, horn, stereo, AC, all that stuff is functioning properly, so no issues with any of that. Firehawk little emblem there on the center console, and we're warmed up, so we'll go ahead and check out the performance on it here. Again, 310 horse and 325 foot-pounds of torque. Roll into it just a little bit. And there you have it. Runs and drives like a new car. Performance is great. Really kind of underappreciated, obviously, because the next year they did go to the LS platform, but these LT1 cars do run really well for what they are. 310 horse and 325 foot-pounds of torque is nothing to turn your nose up at. Really fun car to drive. On the underneath, represents very clean. Floors are excellent, no problems, really no corrosion of any kind outside of the non-painted parts, but it really shows well on the underneath of this car. On the exterior, it is the factory bright red paint. You do have your imperfections, you do have your scuffs and little nicks. There's a small like little crack spot on the passenger side front fender over there, a small little like spider crack, or a couple small little spider cracks on the rear bumper. Walking around the car, it does have touch-ups, it does have imperfections. Still shows nice, but again, check out that additional informations tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com. It will really outline all of the imperfections. You have your factory Firehawk wheels, front and rear. Couple little imperfections on the wheels. They are a painted wheel, so if someone wanted to fix those, you could have the wheels repainted. Don't have to, just again, some smaller little flaws. Again, you'll see that in the additional information tab. You can zoom in on the wheels and check out the small little flaws, but it still shows well. Front tires are from 2022, rear tires are from 2024. No issues with dry rot, no cracking, no issues on the tires front or rear, so they're ready to roll. Obviously got your T-tops. The panel behind the T-tops looks good. Some small little flaws there, but it represents nice. Suspension and steering components do check out to be original to the car, but no wear items on any of those that need to be upgraded or replaced. All the steering is tight. The brakes do their job. You hit them hard, it stops true. Steering wheel doesn't shake. No issues coming back through the brake pedal. Steers really well, really easy. Car goes where you want it to go. Glass is in all really nice condition. I don't see any major issues with the windshield. You have your factory rear defrost in the back. You click the button on there, the little light comes on. You click the button off and the light goes off. As far as the defrost on the back glass working, I don't see why it wouldn't work, but I've never had this car out in the cold. I don't, again, anticipate it not working with the light comes on, so that's as far as I can tell you on that. To be honest, I do not have a cassette player or a cassette to put in the little cassette player, so I don't know if that works, but the stereo itself does function. Driving position is comfortable. It is a manual sliding seat, but you do have the lumbar, so you can adjust the lumbar to kind of sit around you. These are more of a sport style seat. They are comfortable to sit in. You can manually recline the rear as well. Driving position's easy with cruise, tilt. You can get comfortable while you're driving. A little heavier acceleration one more time. Zero complaints mechanically. Inside the rear hatch shows great, nothing's out of place. All the plastics and carpet back there look good. When you pop the hood, again, you do have that factory ram air hood. I will say that the little yellow decals on the hood are not there. I have them on order, so they will go with the car for whoever buys it. So we will have them. I'm not gonna put them on, but the next person can put those little ram air decals on the hood if you want to. But back in the engine bay, it shows very stock. It's very nice. Firewall, inner fenders, motor, all of the mechanical components obviously in the engine bay check out great. Really nothing to note in there. It really shows like a new car. Bottom side of the hood checks out good as well. You have your factory inlaid speakers in the door panels. The door panels themselves, again, you have some little scuffs, but it's really minimal. That AC is keeping us nice and comfortable while we're driving. The blower motor, when you kick it on high, has a great volume AC. Gauges appear to all be functioning properly. You have your fuel gauge, your voltage gauge, great oil pressure, temperature's right where it needs to be, factory tach, factory speedo, no warning lights on. Odometer is obviously clicking off. It is a digital odometer, and it's rolling like it should. Turn signal switch is nice and tight. Your pop-up headlights, if we can see those in the video outside, check that out, they work. I did forget one of the front fog lenses. The driver's side one does have like a little crack in it, so maybe needs a new little fog lens. That's really minimal stuff, but overall, a really clean. Again, 97 is a super low production number for the Firehawks. And this is a great example, a car someone can hop in and drive and be very proud to own, add to a collection. Just a really, really cool Firehawk. As always, I'm Mike. This is a 1997 Pontiac Firehawk with 35,995 miles from myself and everybody else here at PC Classic Cars. We appreciate y'all stopping in to watch another one of our test drive videos. Make sure you check out the content across all of the social platforms. Check out that additional information tab on the website, pcclassiccars.com, and we'll catch you guys on the next video. Thanks again for watching.